So welcome back to my garage. This is Gamer Dom. This is my new favourite tank. I know it's an ugly bleeder, isn't it? Yeah, but it is so much fun to play. I have to say, the last couple of nights I've been having truly atrocious luck in World of Tanks. Combination of bad play on my part and poor teams. Games that should have been easily won have been lost, and games that our team easily won I did nothing in. So I've been losing a little bit of heart, really. But the one tank that I go back to when these sort of things are happening almost always guarantees to give me a good game, even if it's a loss, is this thing, the Oho. This is the tier 8 Japanese super heavy tank. It's a mother of a thing. Look at it, big ass tank. Quick look at the research tree for this thing. Where are we? Here we go. So you are very familiar, I'm sure, with the OI experimental, moves into the OI, both of which got significantly nerfed in the last patch, mainly around their mobility and gun handling, because they were a little bit obese. Obese on the mind and on the waist. And then you move into the Oni, which is the tier 7, which I also really enjoyed. I got rid of, and I'm seriously wondering whether I should buy it back again. But then I'd have to train up another crew, and yeah, we'll see. I've got enough tanks in my garage. But then you go on to the Oho, which is the tier 8, and then you move on to the type 4, and then the type 5 heavy. So let's have a quick look at what you get. So the beauty of a lot of these Japanese heavy tanks is that a lot of the modules are shared. So when you unlock the Oho, you've already unlocked the top engine, the top radio, and 2 of the guns. So you start with the 10 centimeter, but you've also got the 15 centimeter howitzer already unlocked. And so you can equip this tank pretty much fully effective without even bothering to take the top tracks. Now, I would certainly recommend you get the top tracks, and I think you need the top tracks to unlock the top gun. However, more of that in a minute. But either way, this tank becomes pretty well operational and effective the moment you unlock it. So you have the stock tracks, the top engine, the top radio, and what I consider to be the top gun, 15 centimeter howitzer. So easy grind, effectively, which is great. Another quick look at this thing. So what is it good at? Well, as you would hope with a tank this size and this kind of power, if you like, it has very good frontal armour. The gun on it, well, the 15 centimeter and the top 10 centimeter gun are also extremely fast reloaders for their kind of caliber of gun, which is good. And these boobies on the front, these little mini turrets that don't work, are actually quite tough. On some of the other tanks these are weak spots, but on the Oho it is not. Of course, the trade-off with this thing is this is the size of a continent. I mean, there are ships in the oceans that are smaller than this thing. So it is an arty magnet like you would not believe, which is why I use super heavy spall liner on mine, because it gives you extra protection from explosions. And so while a direct hit will still not give you a good day, a splash shot from artillery at least has less impact than it would otherwise do. So that's my rationale behind it. You also, as you can see, a lot of the infrastructure, or the superstructure of this tank is quite flat, and so high velocity guns and high powered guns will go through it quite easily. And bear in mind, this is a tier 8 tank, so you will get in tier 10 matches. So let's have a little bit more in-depth look at this thing. We'll come back to the gun, because I think that's kind of the main talking point of this tank. So you have 1,700 hit points, which is a fantastic slab of health. It needs it because it's a slow moving heavy target and will take shots. but 1700 damage. I think the only other tank with the same or with more at tier 8 is the KV5, which is also a big slab of tank that that needs the health, and you kind of have to play this thing very much like a KV5. When you're top tier or up against lower tier tanks, you can bully them, you can run them over, you can ram them because you've got the weight and the size. But when you're in the when you're low tier, you have to be a little bit more circumspect. So pick your fights and try and trade your hit points for enemy hit points, because generally you're out hit point most people. So it's a trade-off, and it's a bully tank. It really is a bully tank. So armor wise, on the front, it has front of the hull has 200 millimeters of armor, and you can see it's actually reasonably well sloped. This middle band here is probably its flattest bit on the front. The lower plate is not the most angled, but you know, 200, if you can get some kind of angle like this, you will bounce shots. So that's all good. It's only 105 at the side, and it's flat as a pancake. So if you're taking on one of these things, that's where you need to get to, the side. The rear is not bad either, 150. You know, it's flat again, but 150 is not bad. So light tanks circling you, they're going to have a hard time penning the rear, but they'll probably pen the side. Turret wise, very, very strong. 200 millimeters all the way round. Again, fairly flat, but 200 millimeters is a lot of armor. So some of the tier 9s and 10s will pen you fairly easily, but lower tier tanks will find that a little bit problematic. 200 mils is tough. So, you know, if you could ever, I mean, bear in mind this thing is the size of a house or size of a continent. It's hard to do it, but if you could ever get a point where they can only see your turret, you will bounce shots, no doubt about it. So mobility, it doesn't have any. Simple as that. I mean, this thing weighs 122 tons. It's a massive beastie. It does have big engines, 1200 engines, but it means that its top speed is only 25 going forward and 10 in reverse. Yeah, it's a trundler. You roll up into a position, you peek out, you blast, you pull back, or you just keep rolling forward depending on the opposition. And just speed doesn't matter so much in this thing, but of course it does mean that if after you've got your number, it's going to be really hard to shake them because you're just not moving quickly enough to do so. Traverse speed is a pretty pathetic 21 degrees per second. So again, if somebody's circling you, yeah, good luck for that. Concealment doesn't have any. That's all I'm going to say. It does not have any concealment whatsoever. You will be spotted pretty much the moment you appear. Certainly if you fire that gun, you will be spotted. So just plan for that. Just plan for that. Your view range is not too bad. I've got a reasonable crew in this, but even so, it's 400. Yeah, so let me just, what's the base? Just bear with me. What's the problem with this new sheet? Oh, it's a base of 400. Okay. Base view range is 400. Signal range 782. Not that anyone cares about that. So view range for a big old trundle bus like this is actually pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So let's get on to the probably most interesting thing about this tank. Oh, before we do, crew. Obviously it's a massive crew. It's the same crew out as the crew layout as the Oni, so there's no need to change anything there. You've got commander, gunner, driver, radio man, another radio man, and a loader. Why it has 2 radios and only 1 loader, I have no idea, but it doesn't affect its rate of fire, to be honest. So you have on this tank 3 options of guns. Sorry, you start with this 100 centimeter gun. Oops, let me just put them out. There we go. So you start with the Type 92 gun, which is the standard stock gun on this, and it's pretty shocking. But the good news is, as I said before, you've already got the 15 centimeter unlocked. It's the same one that you get on the OI and the Oni, and now on the Oho. So you've already got that. So we'll shut up the 10 centimeter, and really it becomes a battle between the top 10 centimeter gun in theory and the 15 centimeter howitzer. Now, quick comparison of the two. The 10 centimeter is 105 caliber. It has a rate of fire of 6.45, a penetration of 215 and 57 with HE. Interesting, it does not carry any kind of premium. So this 10 centimeter gun only has AP, and 215 is fine when you are top tier or fighting lower tier vehicles. 215 damage is penetration is pretty good, but remember this is a tier 8 tank and it will see tier 9 and tier 10 opposition, and good luck trying to do anything to a tier 10 with 215 pen, unless you can get around the flank, and as we've established this thing moves like a glacier, so chances of getting a flank shot are pretty slim. So that's the biggest problem with this gun. 330 damage, which is pretty good average, and 430 with the HE. Dispersion 0.42, which is not great. Aim time 3.1, which is okay actually. I mean, for a big gun, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. But the problem with this 10 centimeter is it is very situational and very circumstance driven. So as I say, if you're top tier or you're fighting lower tier vehicles, it's a very, very effective gun. It fires surprisingly quickly for a big gun and does a lot of damage. However, your biggest concern, if you then get into a tier 10 match, which does happen on a fairly regular basis, good luck trying to do any kind of damage in it. That is why I prefer the 15 centimeter howitzer. Again, this is exactly the same howitzer as you get on the OI and the ONI, but with better stats. So it's significantly faster at reloading. It has a rate of fire of 3.53 rounds per minute, which is, for a big gun, this is a 150 millimeter gun. That's a big shell to be loading that quickly, especially when there's only one loader. He must be very, very strong. So your penetration obviously is fairly poor because it's only HE, or sorry, because it's a dirt gun. So it's only 121. But if you're firing this thing as a dirt gun, you really need to take HE and not so much AP. So only 121 with AP, 150 with heat, both of which do an average damage of a whopping 700. But generally, I would advise, and you can see my loadout here, I have 40 rounds of HE, I have 13 rounds of heat, and 7 rounds of AP. I don't remember the last time I fired AP, or even heat, to be honest. I mainly fire HE. And the HE does only a penetration of 75, but average damage of 910. Now, 75 is not much, but remember, the way HE works, it's about the comparison between the shell size and the armour. So 150 millimeter shell will do damage 9 times out of 10 on pretty much every tank you fire at, particularly if you aim for weaker spots. So I regularly, and you'll see in some of the gameplay, regularly cause 200 to 300 damage on tier 10 tanks firing HE at them. Plus you have an enhanced chance of knocking out modules and crew by firing HE. So, you know, this is, to my mind, it's the better option of the two guns because you can always do damage. You know, unless you get one-shotted or taken out by RT very quickly or just surrounded and killed. If you play the tank sensibly, you don't really need to fear tier 10s and tier 9s because your gun can dish out almost as much damage as they can just firing HE. So that would be my advice. The dirt gun has a pretty poor dispersion of 0.54. Well, yeah, it's a dirt gun. Aim time is, again, for a big gun, again, is not that bad. 3.3 is not bad at all. So, there's the OHO. Oh, one thing I completely forgot. It's actually also a crucial thing, and you'll see this in some of the games I post on this of this tank, is the gun depression. So you can see the layout of this this turret arrangement, or the boobies on the front, is really weird. You've got one to the left, one almost dead centre, and then nothing to the right. And that means your gun depression when you're firing forward is very poor, because you can't get the gun down. This turret's in the way. Same when you're firing this direction onto the left. This other mini turret gets in the way. To the right and to the side, your gun depression is actually surprisingly good. So it's a weird old thing. If you can go into battle and have it this sort of situation where you're aiming the enemy over to your right, you will get far better gun depression. And I have found on several games where a tank gets in this sort of area to me, and it's a viable tactic for lighter, smaller tanks, is to try and get into the left hand side of the Oni. Oni. They're also O's. If you go onto the right side of this tank as you're looking at it, because he can't get the gun down, and so the Oho is struggling to bring its gun to bear, because it is so high that's, you know, and that kind of gun depression is so poor it can't do anything about it. So that's an interesting option for light tanks and medium tanks who are pretty low. The opposite effect of this thing is because it is so high that you can fire down onto the roof of tanks, and you know, people like the IS-3 who have that really big weak spot above the gun have got to watch out for when these things trundle along, because the angle down onto a IS-3 is actually almost perfect to put a 150mm HE shell through that hatch above the gun and really give the IS-3 a bad day. So there you go. Let's go and see it in action. This beautiful tank. Love it to bits. Well, they're all lemming the other way. There's an IS-3.
We're gonna get fucked. If they're all their tanks are going that way, we're just fucked, pretty much.
Yep.
How much until you get the top gun on that thing then?
Not that far actually.
So I got like another 1000 XP and then I've probably got it. I'm going to be grinding for the Type 4. Type 4, I really want to get that tank, that's nice.
Well, I must admit, if this has been as much fun as it has, what's the the Type 4 gonna be like?
Yeah.
Come on, mister. That's it, better spot them.
371 damage to him.
IS-3 just hit me.
Concentrate fire on them.
Yeah, RT's aimed over here, so.
Oh, Centurion's there. Trap the Centurion again.
See if I can get around to get a shot before I get hit in the side. No idea whether that was on target. I just fired blindly. Doesn't look like it. They're coming round our right.
I'll pull back so I can shoot at the IS-3. The Icon 2 is over there as well.
Yeah, it was. Oh, there he is.
Boom, boom. I'll be over there, hang on.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. How the hell am I not dead? Nicely done, sir. Thank you.
No problem. The Centurion's fucked off anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the ice just managed to miss me. I'm not sure how.
That's the M44.
He's already been aiming this way. I'm going to try and go around. Oh, I've been bounced by a 34-100. Let's carry on round. Oh, the MT what's it's coming round.
Put a shot into the IS-3's Type 3 engine 2. If you go that way, I'll go this way. The gap onto 2's dead anyway. 2,400.
Hello.
216 damage to the IS-3. Yeah, I think about what is that? Come on, 2,400, work with me, mate.
Shit's coming in close, I can't stop him. Oh, I've missed him, fuck.
Oh, there you go, Panzer 4. Hello, mate. Aim. 387 damage. IS-3's there. Nice. Nice one. Hello, Mr. IS-3. Oh, you trapped. Getting bullied now. Got a shot to him. Nice.
I hit him at the same time as he hit me. Whoa! Yeah, that gun depression can be a right pain in the arse there, couldn't it? That T-34-100, he kept going under my gun. Every time I just about had a shot on him, and then he stupidly went up that hill.
Yeah.
And that just gave me the chance to hit him.
That was a good game. We actually tackled that corner.
We did, didn't we? We took him on and we beat him. What do they have? We just had us and the M whatever it was.
325.
Yeah.
It's like the sort of distraction, and that was pretty good.
That was fun.
IS-3, I did. How much? I took his track out, commander and gunner, Centurion, gunner and loader, Panzer 2, gun, Panzer 4, engine and gun.
I seemed to just have a track day. I took out tracks on the Centurion and the Jagdpanther twice.
I took the tracks out of the the Centurion. I think I tracked him twice when I shot him. We still pretty good. We did 2,000 damage each, pretty much.
Considering we actually, we were on our own over there. Well, apart from the light tank, you actually did a really good job for us. Hock docky, here we go again. We are on Propahovka. It's a tier 8 game. We're top tier, which is very nice of Wargaming to let us be top tier for a change. Because we've had a couple of tier 10s lately, and much as I love firing this gun into tier 10s and watching their faces crumble, it's not really that conducive to doing massively well. You can't influence the game too much. Oh, go on, Mr. CDC, poke over the top. I would love to wreck your day. I would love to. Not going to though, is he? Puff and piffle. Puff and piffle. There are two artillery, which is not perfect for me. Oh, snapshot! Did you like that, Mr. Man? That was almost worth the artillery hit there. That was so beautiful. Just in the top of his turret and did 900 damage on him. 900 damage. Boom. It's worth taking the 500 hit I took there. Just for that. Just for that. I tell you, it's nice to knock down those sausage eaters. Oh, there's another one up there. Can we get a shot on him? Okay, he's hiding. Oh, only 700, only 70. Oh, I can hit him though. Come on, don't move. Just prepare to pucker up. Super stealthy ELC can't hide from 150mm shell as it splats his intestines all over the place. We want to feed the machine water format. Come on, give me something. You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, I can see another one though. Frenchie sitting there. Hello, Frenchie. Just wait a minute, I'm just loading. We don't know whether that hit until the end. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He's gone. Where's that 44 gone? Hello, Mr. 44. Do you want a bit of Japanese booty? This is the King Sniper tank. Oh, there's another 44 up there. Didn't realise he was there. You just stay there, mate. I'm just ready for you. Hang on. Hold your horses. Oh yeah, there we go. Just, you know, wait a bit and we'll have another go at you. Alright, we'll go for you instead then. Come on, someone stand still for a minute while I can hit you. No idea what happened there. Pretty sure it was a good shot though. Ooh, there's more targets this side. Can we get a shot on that fellow over there? Fortunately, it doesn't look like it. A little waft and see whether we can land one. No, we won't waste the shot. We're just sort of glorified pillbox here at the moment. Oh, there he is. Come on, you know you want to. No idea where that one went, but I'm sort of inclined to push over now. Let's go. Let's go. Goodbye, goodbye my sweet, you're going on high at the hands of 150mm shell. We'll just sort of trundle down here, see what we can find. Must be Smarty down here somewhere. We like to play with Artie. Oh, there's a prototype over there. Hello, Mr. Prototype. We'll aim in on you. And... oh, we missed him. What? What? What the fluck? Well, that's just not good enough. I suppose we'll have to get a bit closer then, won't we? Say hello to a 150mm shell, Mr. Man. Did you like that? I hope so, because I enjoyed giving it to you. Don't kill the TVP, I want to kill him. There we go. May only be 40 health, but what the hell. It's the thought that counts. So what have we got left? That 28 prototype. Anybody see him yet? There he is. Bye bye. Oh, and there's a tiger. Hello, tiger. Can't fly a premium at me and still can't kill me. I'm invincible. Oh, he's died. That's really inconsiderate. Let's go and chase the Dickomax then, shall we? Dickomax, come and ready to receive. We're coming in. Oh, that little light tank's going to kill him first. Oh. Pucker up, you're about to meet your maker. Oh, he's been killed. Oh, could get our 5th kill. No, someone else will kill him first. Yeah, there we go. Spoil sports. 2,376 damage. And 4 kills. I'll buy that for $1. Second class mastery. Far for effect. Fighter and bruiser. We finished second on our team. Oh, we did 3,000, so we obviously did hit one of those blind shots. At least one of them. God only knows which one it was, but whatever. 3,094 damage, 4 kills, 939 base XP. Hoocha! 14 shots, 10 hits, 10 damage. We like that ratio. A lot of it was from range. We were firing some. I mean, I wondered for a minute whether it was Stalin's firstborn there. Usually it's only the KV-2 that does that. 5 shots received, only 1 of which penetrated. Blocked 2,000 damage, 1,020 damage. Nearly 48,000 credits after costs, just shy of 35,000 with a premium. Experience 1,409 times 2, 2,818. There you go. That is the boom machine. I love this thing. It's so much fun. Anyway, this has been Gamer Dom. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again soon. Enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it's just a game. It's not to be taken seriously. Just fun. And I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom, out.